Hello. 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 What it do? Hello. Ideology. Hello. What it do? How are you? How am I? How am I? Pretty high. I'm a fat guy. I like rye wine. I like to sit around and think about the time flying. God did not plant the seeds of this Arcadia. I did. Indeed. How's everybody doing? See how fucked up my camera is. Is it okay? Wow, it's passable. I can work with that. I got this new shirt for my birthday. Ashley got it for me. I got a bunch of new shirts. I guess you guys will be seeing some new shirts, but this is one of my favorites. Probably my favorite, if I'm honest. It's cool. Xenomorphed up. Shirt Guy 2.0. The line must be drawn here. This far, no further. They destroy our fleet, and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. You want a Frollo shirt? Well, I mean, there's a good chance you'll get one, probably. There's a good chance you'll get one. My favorite type of pie? I like key lime pie. I like coconut cream pie. Lemon pie. Yeah, I like the lemon meringue pie. It's pretty good. Or just like lemon cream pie. Can dig both of those. Do you like pie? I like pie. Here's an easier idea. Have it shot in your room. That door is boarded up and you're trapped inside. Oh yeah. I could do like an in-character ideology where I just have Ashley outside the door and, you know, every once in a while she makes some horrible noise and pounds on it, you know, and just make it like an improvisational performance. Like, you know, like I'm about to be, you know, swarmed by the zombies, but I'm doing one last show. Kind of like Pontypool, but on no budget. I like it. It could be done. It could be fun. Probably wouldn't be total gold, but it could be fun. Yeah, these hoes are indeed for everybody. Do you like Assassin's Creed? I liked whichever one it was where you got to, well, the first one where you got to play what was it, Enzio Auditore or whatever the fuck? I think it was 2. I really liked that. Couldn't get into the first one. Couldn't get into anything after the second one, but the second one I think hit the fundamentals pretty well. Can we play some Marshall Manson? Just came out with a new album that's up on his channel. Sure, let's do that. Let's check out some Marshall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Alright, so let's say what's this? Whoa, the Salty Paul video. Let's see. Playlists. Yeah, I hate everyone. Alright, let's listen to it. We'll let Marshall, the soothing sounds of Marshall, be our background music for a little while. This is awesome. Check on the bacon. Don't play Smoking in the Dark or Failure. Why not? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he might actually have it set up to auto-claim and shit. That's right. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up, Marshall. Fucking YouTube, man. I fucking hate YouTube, dude. I can't even play, like, my friend's music. You know what I mean? God damn it. Play some of that dank-ass fagcore. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is get claimed by Cody Weber, dude. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, dude. It ain't happening. Everyone give Marshall a sub sandwich. Oh, yeah, dude. Get over there, dude. Marshall's pretty fucking amazing. All right, yeah, I'll play Voodoo because he said that one's okay. So we'll just skip around the two. Play some Jake Paul. Okay. If you were a murder victim, tell me what would you do if you woke up in another dimension? We'll call it suspension. Whoa. You hear a voice that reminds you of your father. Maybe I could spare your life. Why should I even bother? So you fall to your knees and you start to beg, but then you notice he ain't listen to a word that's been said. He points to your throat. Sweet, dude. You know what? This sounds like ICP, dude. It's got a fucking Hatchet kind of sound to it, dude. But like the old ICP before they sucked. You can't breathe, you start to ride then fear till you feel it release. You know, I really don't like you. It's time for you to take a tour of my domain. A little fly through the floor falls out from beneath your feet. As you feel the took me forever to ask this because chat was hidden by an extension. Do you think you might ever do a vid on how to do tarot? Always get confused on how it works when I read up on it. Let me see something real quick. Just hold on. Watch the bacon and listen to Marshall for a minute. All right, well, I will I'll have to look for my tarot cards. I know I saw them around somewhere, but since we moved, I don't know exactly where they are, but I might be able to set up a like a little get my webcam attached to that weird rubber. Well, you guys don't know about that shit. TJ's got this weird like camera stand that you can attach to different things, so I might be able to attach it to one of my lights or my mic stand actually, and use it to kind of lay out tarot with you guys and talk about it. It'd be kind of fun to do on one of these streams, but it would require a bunch of setup, so it'll have to wait. Oh God, he's gonna do a cam show. What? Oh my God, these animals, dude. These animals are driving me insane. Yeah, we might not do it for the whole stream, but it'd be cool to have it set up. Do readings for super chats. I don't know if I want to go that far with it, but I might do some meme readings of some of the, like some trolls and shit. Some of the personalities in the chat. It might be kind of fun. Although, you know, it's not going to be the best of readings because I don't actually know you guys well enough to know what your buttons are and shit. I'm curious for your thoughts on this. What's your response to people who argue that because America doesn't have many mass shootings, therefore we shouldn't have... What? Shut up. Shut up. Get out of here. You don't make any sense. Can you play Radio Life? It's one of Marshall's new songs. Sure. Sure. Unless that's one of the ones. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to chill on Marshall's stuff. Not because I don't want to listen to it, but because I don't want to get my stream claimed and shit. Just one of those things, dude. It's YouTube's bullshit. YouTube's fucking bullshit. Did you ever see my Paul's Ego Forgets How to Review Movies video by chance? No. I did not. I did not, my friend. Let's see. Just get my lo-fi playlist back up, I guess. Really nothing else I can do. This one's been pretty reliably non-claimed, so porn music it is. Have you tried Fortnite? Nope, not my kind of game. I've watched a couple of streamers play it, and I can tell just looking at it that it's not my kind of game. You know, I don't really like that. Those new, I don't know what they're called, like these big arena games like PUBG and shit. It's just not for me, man. You know, if I'm gonna play a shooter, I like action immediately. I don't like these like long periods of boredom and searching the same houses you've searched a million different times and finding guns and, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Like, if I'm doing that, it should be progressive, like with a story and shit. Like, I don't want to do that over and over. I just don't. It's just not my thing. Battle royale games, okay, yeah. Do you like survival horror games? I like some of them. I used to like some of the really old ones. I was really into this PlayStation, I think it was a PlayStation 1 game called Clock Tower. I got it for Christmas one year, and I was blown away, man. It's a really spooky game, very rudimentary. I liked the first Resident Evil as well. More modern ones are hit and miss for me. I really, as much as it scared the shit out of me, I really enjoyed Alien, whatever, Isolation. I can't go a single day without hearing about Fortnite. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it too, man. It's like the new meme game, you know what I mean? I can see why people like it. It's real, you know, it looks way more fast-paced than like PUBG does. People seem to spend way less time, you know, wandering around aimlessly before they find a single person to engage, you know, so I guess it's a little more fast-paced. But I'm sick of hearing it. Do you guys have any working old game consoles? I'm pretty sure I've got like, I don't know. I think Ashley might have a Nintendo 64, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure though. Anyway, for my birthday, Fraxkull got me a Genesis, like one of those Genesis clones that you plug in. It's got like 50 Genesis games on it, so that's kind of cool. You have a Nintendo 64? Cool. Good for you. I forgot my drink downstairs. I'm gonna run and go grab it. I'll be right back.
Central and eastern parts of Kansas will very probably be cloudy in the morning, and then western Kansas will begin to get increasing cloudiness by tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
Today, however, very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 by the good folks.
Paul looks like Griswold from Masters of the Universe. Fuck you. Let's see. Let's see. Dude, I can't even find a picture of Griswold. It pulled up a bunch of pictures of Clark Griswold from the fucking National Lampoon's franchise. What a sad day. Being a little thick here. Make a movie called Chrome Alone, where a guy gets blissed from huffing chrome spray paint and imagines people breaking in. That'd be kind of fun. That actually sounds like a pretty fun idea, dude.
A little bit of a change tomorrow, and of course the possibility of some scattered showers. Today, of course, there's nothing showing up on the radar. However,
I'm the bee's knees, huh? Okay, cool. Paul, looks like this guy named Paul who used to be on this one podcast called the Drunken Peasants. Oh shit, Lord Zayden. One edgy and welcome comment, dude. That one, for me, that's dunce cap worthy. Put on the cap, sit in the corner, and think about what you've done, dipshit. Do you like any mumble rappers or current rap? I like Vince Staples. He's a current rapper. I like some of... I don't know, man. It's very hit and miss. I mean, I like Childish Gambino. He's a current rapper. As far as mumble rap goes, the closest that I'll get to that is like A$AP Rocky. And only for a couple of different tracks, you know? I'm not a huge fan of Tyler's shit. I think he's really talented and stuff, but I think he's way too in his own head. A lot of his songs just aren't that great to listen to. I'm not a big fan of Kendrick Lamar either. I don't really... I think Logic is a talented MC, but I'd be a liar if I said I listened to it. MF Doom, yeah. You have no idea who these people are? Yeah. Well... You guys don't get the hip-hop over there. Takes a while for hip-hop to make its way over to Australia. Yeah, you're not really missing much. The mumble rap is getting old, to be honest. It's just triplets on an overused backing track. I mean, yeah. Damn fool kids and their hippity-hop. Goddamn pants-sagging jungle music, if you ask me. Used to be now, that there were a cornucopia of talented colored musicians that made great music. It was America's music, goddammit. And then for some reason, I don't know what, all of the talent bred out of them over a couple of generations, and now we're left with this hippity-hoppity. Apparently, belts have gone out of fashion. Belts. Can't even hold their goddamn pants up anymore. Goddamn butt cracks hanging out. Sagging their pants, wearing a t-shirt that looks like you could fit 2 or 3 of them in it. I shit you not. You see them walking around. T-shirt looks like you could fit 2 or 3 guys in it, sagging down to his knees. Looks more like a dress than a t-shirt. And underneath that, a pair of sagging-ass pants. What happened to good, clean colored people? Like Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington. Making sophisticated music, you see. I prefer the Stones to the Beatles, but I can enjoy both. You should listen to Sing About Me by Kendrick, probably. You see, that's my problem with Kendrick. Is like, everybody's always trying to sell him to me, right? And I've listened to enough Kendrick to know that I'm not really into it. It's kind of like a little too try-hard for me. Does anybody feel me on this? Like, he's trying to be deep in every goddamn song. He's trying to make every goddamn song about some deep, meaningful thing. And, that's fine. A lot of rappers have done that and gotten away with it, but I feel like he's just really trying to make every song go viral. Like he's hoping that, like, every goddamn song on every goddamn album is gonna, like, start a Twitter hashtag, hashtag this song made me fucking think about my drinking problem, man. Way to go, Kendrick Lamar. You're right, man. This party culture does have consequences, man. And there ain't no other rappers out here that are keeping it real like Kendrick. You know what I mean? There ain't no other rappers out here talking about, the problems plaguing us. And it's just like, oh, man, this is bullshit. Eminem is like that now, yes. He's a little too woke for me. I don't know. He just feels very manufactured to me as a rap artist. Like, say what you want about mumble rappers, but they at least seem somewhat genuine in terms of who and what they are. Kendrick feels like somebody that was manufactured to be a socially conscious rapper and foisted on everybody to deliver that message rap bullshit. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be misreading him, but that's the feeling I get listening to his music. It's filled with, symbolism and meaning, but it lacks passion. I like Kanye, yeah. I even like his, more recent stuff that's way more controversial. I thought Yeezus was a pretty cool album. Paul, have you ever tried dip? Nope. That is one drug that I never tried. Never did a plug of dip. Just not my thing, dude. Looked gross. I saw other people do it, and it just looked disgusting. So, nope. Speaking of rappers, can we get some acknowledgement of Billy's torture on the April Fool's DP? I don't know what happened. And, can I ask you a question? Samurai Bry 1? Why, in the middle of a conversation on this show, does something that happened on that show need to be acknowledged? I'll wait for you to get back to me on that. There's a weird subculture of girls on social media that try and look hot while dipping. That's an oxymoron, dude. There's things that's so gross, man. Dip. I live in Arkansas. My brothers used to do that shit and spit it in empty soda cans. Yeah, it's just gross, dude. Just gross. Do you like Viper? I don't know who Viper is, dude. Salty Gwildor. What? What happened? Somebody else is salty? You were talking about rap, and he talked about Billy the Fridge, who is a rapper. ... Somehow I doubt that it's rap. All right, yeah. Here's the acknowledgement, guys. I'm pretty sure that Billy the Fridge puked on the Drunken Peasants last night. There you go. There you go. I can't believe that, nobody else has ever puked on the internet before. But I guess it does deserve some acknowledgement. Yep, he puked. Who cares? Apparently a bunch of people, Tad. I mean, they're demanding acknowledgement. So, there you go. Paul smokes crack every night. I do. God, that would explain so many of these problems. I feel like the Brooks from Shawshank Redemption. I've been in timeout so long I didn't know how to live any other way. Yeah, dude. How does it feel, dude? It's like walking out into a world that you don't understand, isn't it? After being timed out for 300 seconds. Where can I donate to you, Paul? Tad, can you do me a favor? I appreciate it, but don't worry about it tonight. Let's just hang out, yeah? Let's not make tonight a transaction. I don't have Super Chat set up yet. This channel doesn't have the ability yet to be monetized any other way. So let's just chill. I appreciate the sentiment, though, for sure. Not trying to seem ungrateful. I'm just not worried about it tonight. You puked off screen, but I'm pretty sure it happened. Yeah. I believe it. Have you heard of Suicide Boys? What flavor is that vape? What do you think of Drunken Peasants? Did you hear? Kendrick's album, Good Kid, Mad City, is meant more as a story than a statement on anything. I recommend it if you ever take another... All right, well, I'm not going to. I've always been honest with... and you guys love the salt, and I've always been honest with the chat. You guys are pissing me off, dude. This chat is inspiring my animosity. Those of you out there that are hoping to provoke that response, you've done it, dude. I'm very disappointed in you, chat. Good old chat, dude. Good old fucking chat, dude. Always looking to poke, always looking to prod. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things, chat. This is why we can't just chill. I feel like some people weren't even trying, you just got salty anyway. That's probably true. TJ banned me on Ideology because I told him his singing sucked. That'll do it, dude. Look, dude, the lightning bolt strikes, everybody. It doesn't discern between people. That's always been a thing on Ideology. At any moment, you might get resurrected, as Brett says. Stop being a human who experiences multiple emotions, Paul, goddammit. Yeah. Salty Paul, round as a ball. What do you mean, not even you, Zayden? You're never been safe here, dude. You're always going to be one of my go-to mutes. TJ is very insecure. Delete it. That's right. Retract it. Salty Paul, the song helped my depression. Cool. I used to love opening up the show every day because that would always play before the show. Paul, can I stop thinking of Paul as a superhero ridding the world of the scum of slugs? What? Slugs? Has anyone ever been so far as to put the fucking dunce cap on their head and sit in the corner for 300 seconds and think about their fucking horrible fucking shitty ass Twitch crappy pasta style of trolling? That's a way better sentence. Favorite Mr. Show episode? I don't know. I just really like that show. Yeah. I wasn't planning on it being a salty stream, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, What are you going to do? Refuse the salt? I'm not very good at that, man. Like, I'm kind of like the Incredible Hulk when it comes to salt, you know? I get to a certain point, and I've gone over the edge, dude. I've gone over the edge, and there's no coming back, dude. I've just got to ride the fucking salt wave until I turn back into neckbeard Paul Zigo Banner. Add pepper to the salt. I have the exact opposite problem where things I probably should be angry about, I can't be. Oh. Well. You're the dark mirror of me, then. We should just be able to trade each other like half of our own, you know, so I could give you a little ability to be mad when you need to, and you can give me the ability to chill when I need to. My antidepressants are making me fat, and I feel like they're barely working. Then tell your doctor that and ask him to put you on a different drug cocktail. Like, honestly, you got to take that by the balls, man. If you feel like you're getting worse on a medication, then you go tell your doctor that you want to be taken off that medication and you'd like to try something else. Honestly, it sucks being so chill all the time. I can't get hyped up like other people at a concert or whatever. Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I can give you some of that. I get pretty hyped up at concerts. I always end up, when I go to a good concert, not being able to move my head. Like, my head just will not swivel on my neck for the next few days. When I run out of weed, I become an easily triggered salty fuck. Usually when I'm high, getting annoyed just seems like too much effort. Yeah, I mean, I guess that can help, but it clearly does not remove the salt from my life. I don't really get mad except after the breaking point, and then I lose all control and want to commit acts of violence. I think I may actually be a sociopath. Cool. Let me ask you guys a question. Let's try and change the subject a little bit here and see if I can dial my salt levels down. Because I'll be honest with you guys, even though it like things have clearly mellowed and we're just chilling, I'm still pissed off. So let's try and soothe the savage salt beast by talking about this idea. What do you guys think about having like a ideology Discord where when I'm live, you guys can have a voice chat where you can all participate, and maybe from time to time I will dip into that voice chat on the show. You've never used Discord? Well, I think it's about time, man. I think it's about time. So I could pretty easily see. I kind of hesitate to set up an entire ideology Discord. I'll talk to Ashley about it. We'll see what she thinks is easier, because we might just be able to make like a little ideology room on the Deep Fat Fried Discord where people that have the role, well, I guess it wouldn't even need to be role blocked. Whoever wanted to come in could come in. How do I install Discord on Gentoo? Koopa Paratroopa, do me a favor. Copy what you just typed to me and then go to www.google.com and then paste it and hit go. Okay? That could open up a portal to hell, huh? Is that like Bing? Yeah, it's like Bing, but better. Should do a Google search tutorial. Yeah. Maybe one of these days I will. I'm just thinking about the 100 ways the Discord will inevitably become somehow devolved. Yeah, that's my problem with the whole Discord idea. It's actually the biggest thing that's keeping me from doing it is, like, I do not ever... Real talk, guys. It's time for real talk. It's time for me to talk about things that I usually don't talk about. Real talk. One of the worst things about my former position on the Drunken Peasants was dealing with that fucking Discord community that for the longest time was pretty cool and then just became a hive of backstabbing, backbiting, self-serving fucking nonsense at every level. Nobody that was in that mod structure is exempt from my fucking anger on this. Everybody that was trusted in a position of power fucked up on that server. And trying to sort all that out while I was in the process of moving to Louisiana was one of the fucking worst things I've ever done in exchange for money. I never, ever want to be in that position ever again. You guys, like, the people that, like, fucking didn't follow all that drama, you guys missed out on one of the most epic spurgouts that ever happened in the history of the internet. I can't even, like, I could recount the fucking principal events, but it would make absolutely no sense. And I don't even know if I'd be able to make sense of it in my head enough to tell it to you guys. It's so convoluted and so stupid and so filled with just nonsensical, self-serving, bitch-made characters. One story. Okay. So we had a mod on the old Discord named Gibby, who was a trans woman, I guess, and was a constant problem. As soon as I started getting involved in the community, and I immediately flagged Gibby as a problem person. In fact, my getting involved in the community started with me shitting all over Gibby, because Gibby was trying to, like, lock people out of mod positions and shit on a Discord that at that time was run at the behest of fucking the Drunken Peasants. And so I already had butted heads with Gibby on day one, like, of me being involved in any of the fan communities. And it devolved into this, like, Gibby was butthurt because people were making fun of her on this fucking server because she was trans. She was blocking people for making trans exclusionary jokes. Meanwhile, dating another person that was in the mod structure who was also weaving all this meta drama and shit. And when I finally decided to pull the ripcord on Gibby because she was a cancer on the fucking community, it turned into it made everything worse. It factionalized the entire server. There were people on there defending Gibby, a lot of them clearly just to keep drama infused in the community. And it just, that, like, if I wish I had a good enough memory. I wish I hadn't pushed most of it out of my mind. But some of the, like, conversations that I had, both in, like, DMs and in person with people, are fucking absurd. Like, 3 a.m. conversations with mods having total meltdowns over total nonsense. People involving, like, using their positions as mods on a fan community for an internet podcast to, like, scheme for chicks, and then involving those chicks in the mod structure, and then all the it goes on and on, dude. It goes on and on and on. And it was just like, why can't people just hang out here? Oh, dude, Snowflakes doesn't even begin. I can't tell you how sick I got of my day beginning and ending with drama updates from the fan community. Oh my god. It's insane to me that something as small as being a mod of a chat for a fucking podcast could devolve into that pit of shit. I'm sick of visiting the DP sub for that same reason. I would get exhausted by immersing myself in drama to that extent. I mean, it's just, you know, it's clearly what a lot of people enjoy, but I'm telling you, like, trying to run like a fan community, or at least oversee the running of a fan community and dealing with all those stupid personalities. It's like, to a certain extent, when shit's running well, you place a lot of trust in the people that have been running it. You're just like, all right, well, that's cool. Just keep doing it this way. But that just devolves into a fucking endless, just toilet of nothingness. Ideology Discord before next stream. Do it. I mean, all right, Jason. You get your first dunce cap for a long fucking time. Oh my god, dude. Like, you may have been trying to do a good thing, but do you think that advertising a place where people are fucking putting up DFF episodes and letting me know in a chat that's scrolling on a public video, like, don't be a dumb shit. Like, I like you and I like you being around here, but don't be a fucking dumb shit. I absolutely fear the same issues on the Ideology Discord, which is why I think I will probably be the only mod structure there. Maybe me and Ashley. There won't be anybody that I don't know running anything if I end up doing it, which I haven't decided that I'm going to. Yeah, man. Like, honestly, dude, I shouldn't even have to fucking explain it. Like, if you don't know what you did, then you're fucking retarded. Mods should be people you know and trust. That was the problem. Yeah, I mean, you know, the mods in here are people that I don't really know and then therefore can't really trust. I mean, they've been pretty cool members of the community for a while, but there's really no power in being a mod here, you know. So I don't really suspect that that's going to be an issue. The delusion of grandeur that sometimes comes with being a mod is absurd. Yeah, I mean, geez, man. Especially, like, such a low-key position as, like, modding a drunken peasant, you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely not going to be something that you have to worry about being, people being politically correct. You're not policing language at all. You're basically just combating spammers. But it wasn't that, though, dude. It got so there was this whole, like, counter Discord that was made, filled with people that had been banned unjustly from the other one, or they felt unjustly, I guess. Some of them were probably banned justly, some of them unjustly. I mean, it's just bullshit. People were getting banned for no reason, getting pissed off, making these counter communities. It's just like, oh my god. What a fucking nightmare. What a fucking nightmare. How would you describe a good mod? A person who realizes that it is their job to enforce the established rules and not protect themselves. Like, that really is where a mod first goes rotten, is when they get this feeling that they are protected from criticism because they're a mod. You're not protected from critique, and it's not your job to police critique of yourself. If you can't handle public scrutiny, you shouldn't be the mod of anything popular. Anything that's got a lot of people flowing through it, like if you can't handle people fucking on you without taking heavy-handed actions, then you should never, ever, ever, ever moderate anything. I mean, the only reason that a ideology Discord would work with me as the top level of the mod structure, because I would never moderate anything. I don't like moderating things. I don't want to moderate things because I realize that I'm a person that's, largely emotion driven when it comes to those types of decisions, and that's not the type of person you want at the head of your mods. But the reason I think it would work in this instance is because it would be exactly the same as it is here. You guys have come to expect that if you fuck off here, I'm going to ban you. And that's basically how I would, run the Discord server. Very unceremoniously, anybody that was fucking off and fucking with the experience of other people would get shit on. And that'd be it. Well, that's what I mean. No mods, other than me who's running the fucking channel. Exactly what you should do, Paul, is just don't put me in the tarred corner again. Dude, asking not to be on the tarred corner is exactly how you get put on the tarred corner, Lord Zayden. See you in 300 seconds. No mods, no gods, no masters, yeah. Will you be welcome in the Discord? Even though you were a tertiary member of... you understand probably better than a lot of people in here the stories that I've been telling about the DP Discord, as vague and general as they are. And I know you were involved in that, so you'll be welcome on the Discord as long as you don't try and stick your finger back in that pie again. And that goes for everybody. If I do end up making a ideology Discord, it is going to be a place to chill. Do we get a not safe for work section? I mean, what good is a Discord without a not... I mean, you get it until it's abused. You know what I mean? I'll shut that shit down. Like, it doesn't need it. So the minute shit that would get me banned from Discord gets posted in there, I'm not even going to ban that person. I'm just going to shut down the not safe for work. In fact, I probably just won't even create one. You want porn? Just go Google it. Like, there's really no reason. See, I'm trying to minimize the amount of moderation that I have to do. Is a mod not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man on Discord. Kawaii Cost, I stopped being a spurg. Yeah, dude, yeah. Yeah, that hasn't been my experience with you recently, but okay. It's alright, dude. I don't care if you're still a spurg. Just quit being a total fucking retard. If I see you involved in any machinations or any bullshit, see, I have a zero tolerance policy for that. As soon as I hear about it, I'm just gonna fucking ban you, dude. It's over, dude. What about the blobfish porn that you want to post on there? Go to blobfishporn.com and post it over there, dude. It's been a while since I've done anything like that. I hate it now. Oh, come on, dude. I swear I'm reformed, honey. I know I slapped you around a bunch of times, but I haven't had a drink in 6 months. I'm clean. Look, I'm a new man. Paul, this is off topic, but I really want to hear you rate old era guitarists. I was binging 60s through 80s music earlier, and I fucking love Zappa, Clapton, and Hendrix. Yeah, dude. I mean, Frank Zappa is probably my favorite. And just a fucking virtuoso on the guitar. Steve Vai is also an amazing guitarist that you should probably check out. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't Steve Vai Australian? I might be wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that. No, he's American. Amazing, though. Did you see that Sinclair video where all the news anchors were reading the exact same lines? No, I did not. Vi and Zappa playing guitar duets live was amazing. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. You know, the lead singer of, was it Men at Work that did, or was it Men Without Hats? Men Without Hats did the Land Down Under song, right? That dude is, I mean, you may not like that song or that style of music, but if you listen to some of the, like, live acoustic recordings that he's done, that dude is one of the most talented guitarists and singers on the planet, dude. I've never been to a concert in my life. Worth going to one? Sure, man. Try it out. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not, man? I've never been to a concert in my life. Oh, I read that one already. Would disasters be on your palette of DFF topics? We've already kind of covered them. We did the first End of the World episode on pretty much natural disasters, right? I guess major natural disasters that would potentially end the world. On the surface, I once bought a forest of parasites. What? Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Get in timeout. Put your stupid hat on. How about top worst or top best comedians? We might do something like that. That sounds like it might be fun. That Sinclair video was honestly the scariest thing I've ever seen on the internet. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. See if I can find this video. Maybe we can watch it together. I'll probably get claimed because you can't watch videos together. Propaganda must run. All right. Let's mute our no copyright bullshit music. And will this YouTube bullshit work for me now? Let's see. Okay. That looks all right. Let's crank the volume up here. Put it up here as well. All right. Let's take a look at this craziness.
Radio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about the trouble and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Wow, you weren't kidding, man. You weren't fucking kidding, were you? It's happening, folks. It's happening, folks.
Radio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely 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 dangerous to our democracy.
I'm kind of speechless, honestly. You'd think I'd have a lot more to say about that, but I think it really speaks for itself. What the fuck, man? Reality is scripted now. It's time to fight. The time to fight has passed, man. That's why I'm so speechless. It's over, dude. That, more than any piece of news media that I've consumed this year, has reinforced my deeply held belief that we are over the fucking hump. It's too late. It's too late, dude. It's a glitch, dude. Yeah, this too shall pass. All right, optimist. We're in a truck with no brakes going downhill. No, because you know what? A lot of those downhill roads have truck ramps and shit. We're way worse off than that, man. We're standing on a sheet of melting ice slanted towards a total fucking cliff with bare feet, naked, in the sub-zero fucking temperature with 1 foot on a slippery ass banana peel. That's just unbelievable. What to do about it? I guess sit back and watch everything burn past the popcorn. I mean, yeah, pretty much. What was the agenda that was being pushed? Not to trust anybody but them. You want to hear it again?
Radio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
We are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
There you go. There you go. We're concerned about people increasingly getting their news from secondary outlets that aren't us. This is dangerous to our democracy. The irony of reading a line like that a million different times in a million different households on a million different news programs. Stunning. Truth, indeed, is stranger than fiction, folks. Woosah. I mean, the truth, dude. The truth is stranger than fiction, and it's scarier than fiction as well. This video makes it seem like North Korea. What do you mean, seem? We've got a different yoke than a North Korean person does. But like, dude, fuck, man. Fuck this. It's disgusting. That video is disgusting, dude. It literally makes my stomach fucking heave. We aren't starving yet. Yep, yet. We're heading in that direction, though. Nobody's doing anything to stop it. So, be glad, dude. Be glad. Be happy you live in a place where you can still go get food easily. Because that's not going to be a luxury that the United States population gets to keep forever. We're on a fucking freight train to scarcity. I didn't get to see Kyle's appearance on Fox News. Maybe we should try and watch it. That'll probably get us flagged too, but whatever. I'm probably going to get flagged a million times. Let's see how Kyle did on Fox News. This is something I'd like to do more on this channel, is us just kind of... Yeah, there we go. Kyle versus Fox News, immigration, and NAFTA.
Secular Talk went on Fox News to have a debate with another, I guess, conservative radio host.
All right.
Well, for a discussion, let's bring in our fair and balanced radio panel. Joining us now from Philadelphia, Rich Zeoli and self-described liberal host Kyle Kulinski. Gentlemen, nice to see both of you. The president was tweeting that yesterday. This morning, on Easter morning before church, also went on Twitter. He said this: Mexico is doing very little, if not nothing. It's stopping people from flowing into Mexico along their southern border and then into the U.S. They laugh at our dumb immigration laws. They must stop the big drug and people flows, or I will stop their cash flow. NAFTA, need wall, exclamation point. Rich, what do you think is going on here? The president didn't get funding for his wall. His base is upset, and now we see this sort of hardening of his line on immigration.
Leland, happy Easter. I think the president has this unique ability. Donald Trump makes the blue states act more blue. And what I mean by that is you take Brown's actions, right? Pardoning people, including a kidnapper, so that they don't have to face deportation. And, you know, Trump knows he's never going to win California, but he doesn't have to as long as he can win Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan. And ask yourself this question, you know, are blue-collar workers in those states, are they going to side with Trump on this issue or Jerry Brown, who says, you know what, we're going to pardon you so that you don't have to be deported?
You view this sort of as a purely political calculation by the president to try and push things, okay? And I'm just going out on the limb here, Kyle. You probably agree with that.
So when it comes to these pardons and commutations, I think we're having a little bit of a false debate here, because there were 56 pardons and 14 commutations, and 95% of them were for nonviolent drug offenders. So
Kyle,
if you want to say...
Hold on, Kyle. I'm not talking about the pardons and commutations. I'm talking about President
already,
Trump
dude,
do you think
interrupting
this is
him.
A political calculation on his part that is your fellow friend here, Rich, said that they're able to, the president has viewed this as a way to sort of drive a wedge in Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. Does that work? If so, how do Democrats try and counter it?
Perhaps it's a political calculation, but in all seriousness, parts of what he said in that tweet, I hope, are not political calculations. I wish he would pull out of NAFTA. NAFTA has absolutely destroyed middle-class families all across this country, and President Trump talks a good game on trade deals. He often says that he's going to stop doing the dumb trade deals that hurt working families all across this country, but I've seen very little action on that front. In fact, there's been 83,000 jobs that have been outsourced as under President Trump's first year. So I wish that a lot of this wasn't talk, but unfortunately it is.
Okay, well, this seems to have...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you see that guy? Like, I want to rewind that. I want you to watch Douchebag in the Middle's reaction when actual facts about Donald Trump are relayed to him by Kyle here. Let's see if we can get a pause on his reaction shot.
A lot of this wasn't talk, but unfortunately it is.
Okay. Well,
okay. Okay. Well,
this seems to have meandered into some...
Look at the blinking and the stuttering. This seems to have, meandered into the realm of fact. And what are you doing? Let's hear that again, man. Let's hear that segue again. That was a beautiful thing.
A lot of this wasn't talk, but unfortunately it is.
Okay, well, this...
Hold on now. Stuttering fucking robot.
Meandered into some very different places than I thought it would, but...
This is off script. Wow, what a glitch. Somebody better tell this guy to stay on script. Because let's listen to that again. I want everybody to, especially in the context of what we just watched together before this. I don't know why I'm so focused on this little exchange here, but let's watch it one more time. Let's bleed it dry.
This wasn't talk, but unfortunately it is.
Okay, well, this seems to have meandered into some very different places than I thought it would, but we'll go ahead and take a listen to the president
Back on script. Back on script. Well, go ahead and take a listen to this thing that's going across my teleprompter right now that's telling me to move on. Stick to the script. This interview is not going the way it was supposed to. These were not the topics that I was given. This is not on my sheet. This is not... What do I do?
Today, as he headed to church, take a listen.
The Democrats blew it. They had a great chance, but we'll have to take a look. But Mexico has got to help us at the border. They flow right through Mexico. They send them into the United States. Can't happen that way anymore.
All right, Kyle, same analysis here?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why he frames this issue as a criminal issue when,
Rich just told you why he did, which is...
Wait!
Is that he thinks it works well for him in Ohio and Pennsylvania and other states. So the question is, how would Democrats try to counter that?
Well, I mean, simply they could point out the fact that 99.75% of Dreamers are law-abiding citizens, and about 91% of Dreamers work or go to school. So
Democrats don't want a deal to help the Dreamers. They don't want a DACA deal. Can we just stop pretending like the Democratic Party wants to solve this problem before midterms? You guys have nothing else to run on but fear of deportation. So you want to keep that issue alive, keep that dream alive, if you will, now. And you'd love to keep it alive in 2020 as well. Because the Democratic Party right now has nothing. Because as Jerry Brown proves, and as Phil Murphy in New Jersey proves, where he's announcing $1.5 billion for illegal immigrants to fight Trump, it proves that they go to the left, the kooky left of their base, and it does not play well with mainstream voters. The reaction always to every Trump tweet, every Trump position is to go left. They go further left. It's what you...
What a clown show, dude. Fuck. That there's a nightmare. Let's see if I can't fix this a little bit. It's going to take me a long time if I don't. Let's see here. Nope, it's too much. Okay. How about like, nope. About, okay, well that's getting there. I hate this stupid shit. I wish there was an easy way. Let's see. 300 maybe, and then I'll just walk it in from there. I got to do this for all four sides of this to make it work right. Isn't that great? All right, how about 400 then? Yeah. That's closer. Guess I can do it pretty easily on the other side. Right should be about the same, right? 419. Nope, not even close. Right needs to be trimmed a bunch more. 600. Nope. That's better. We can walk it back a little. This... You have to have two of these, I guess, for different kinds of YouTube videos, so I'll have to set that up. All right. That'll work better. Sorry, I'm kind of an anal retentive fuck when it comes to shit like this. When I want it done, I just want to get it done. Because I like the idea of putting my videos in the middle of the moon. Okay. Good enough. Let's listen to this shit show a little further.
You guys do.
No, I wish they would go further left. The majority of the American people are in favor of the Dreamers. And like I just said, over 99% of them are law-abiding citizens, and 91% of them work or go to school. So this isn't a middle class. This isn't an issue
with Kyle. Kyle, I want to ask you just said you wish who would go further left?
I wish the Democrats would go further left. I wish the president would go further left. Again, like I was just talking about, President Trump referenced NAFTA in that tweet, and I wish he would pull out of NAFTA. I wish he would go to the left.
We got to go. Fellas, we got to go. I'm getting the red flag from my handler here. He is really not liking the challenging of our constant drumbeat Trump narrative. I don't know how an actual liberal got on this channel, but I don't know how to respond to this. So we've got to go, guys. We got too much news to cover. Too much news to cover. Are the rumors true that Melania and Donald have separate bedrooms? Well, we'll go into depth on what that could mean and how it could actually mean that their marriage is stronger than most after this break. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. We have to move on. We have to move on. We have to move on.
On the campaign trail, he went to the left on war issues. He said he would get us out of Iraq. He said he would get us out of Afghanistan. He didn't do those things. I wish he would do those things.
Yeah, well, no.
Kyle straight up short-circuited this motherfucker. Look at his face. He looks like he just took a punch. He literally, like, hold on. Just give me a sec here, guys. Indulge me the memes, okay? Nope, that's not going to work. Come on, this has got to be pretty simple, right? All right, let's try this. Yes. All right, we're going to have to set this up proper. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay. Am I wrong? Hold on. I think it just needs a simple. Yep. Yep. Am I wrong? Does he not look like a dude that just took a shot to the, like, right as the punch connects? Am I fucking wrong, dude? Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm just going to leave it there because I want to hear this bumbling fuck. Let's rewind it a bit.
I wish he would do those things.
Yeah, well, and also now he's saying that major change possibly in U.S. policy is going to pull troops out of Syria a lot earlier than we thought. Rich, Kyle, appreciate it, guys. We got to run. Thanks. Happy Easter. Thanks, guys.
Good job, Kyle. Great job, man. Yeah, well, holy shit, we are out of time, man. It seems like we are out of time, man. We've run out of time, man. Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. We've got to go, fellas. We got to go right now, fellas. We're out of time, fellas. This did not go the way it was supposed to. And look at this grinning fuck over here on the right, too. Who's this idiot? Why is he smiling? Does he not know he just got butt fucked on live TV? This dude knows. This dude definitely knows he got butt fucked on live TV, but this dude seems to be unaware of his butt fucking, which means that this dude is probably the dumbest out of these two. This dude was smart enough to know he was in trouble. This dude sat there like a grinning idiot and watched this dude take the L. Oh, boy. What a depressing sack of shit that was. Yep, we just so happen to run out of time. We run out of time right when we start getting shit on. Look at that shit-eating grin. Look at this idiot. That shit-eating fucking grin, dude. Oh, my gourd. How do you feel about that grin, chat? How are you guys feeling about that grin right there? Holy shit. That grin. Whoa. That's not the image I thought it was. That would be the sea bunny. Anyway. Oh, I'd love to say that was fun, but it kind of wasn't. But yes, that is the definition of a shit-eating grin right there. The definition. The grin of grins, dude. The pink-tied memester himself just got slapped around verbally by Kyle Kulinski, and he's grinning into the camera like a trained chimp that knows that he's going to get a banana. Guys, if you want any further proof than the last two videos that we've watched tonight, in fact, let's take a step back and let's watch that other video.
Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Antonio's
Wow. Just plain old wow, man. That's a good idea. Maybe that'll make it. Maybe that'll make it okay. You guys want to try it? Let's try it.
Jessica Headley. And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities, the El Paso, Las Cruces communities,
Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces. But
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
the sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first. Unfortunately, thousands of media outlets share all those biased and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Wow. It helped a little. It helped a little. I'm just lying. It didn't help at all. It helped not one bit. Well, whatever. They're not going to strike anything. If it'll probably just get claimed or whatever. I don't even care anymore, dude. You see how much, like, your intellect, your ability to discern things is considered in the presentation of news to you. The answer to that is not at all. You are treated like a dumb fucking farm animal that doesn't know any better. And most people act like one, too. So they play right along with it. Yeah. What age did you lose your democracy? Will you ever vote in an election again, Paul? No. Not a local one, not a state one, not a national one. I don't play the game anymore. I don't fuck around anymore. I don't pretend that my voice means anything anymore, because as we've just seen, it doesn't. I mean, we've all known how shady these news organizations are. It's just the implication that they're now totally scripted and that there is a central news script across multiple networks. Really only Sinclair in this case. Yeah, but are you telling me they're the only ones doing this? You telling me a similar fucking thing couldn't be cut for ABC News or NBC News, local affiliates? I mean, the writing's on the wall, right? The fact that the lines that they're using are cliched is the least of the problem. They're genuinely dangerous. They're trying to encourage people to listen to them and only them for their news. They're trying to present themselves as an organization that is committed to giving them the unbiased truth and warning them away from anybody who would question their narrative. It's a good deal more pernicious than, you're making it out to be. It'd be less insulting if these guys actually put some effort into trying to brainwash us. This is just lazy. Yeah, you're not fucking kidding. The sad thing is that they can be lazy, and it works, clearly. They wouldn't do this if it didn't work. So, it's not even about laziness. We're watching this and we're overestimating our own fucking immunity to it. But clearly it's working. And if it's working in the news, then it's working in countless other media environments. It's working in film. It's working in music. It's working in vlogging and internet entertainment. I mean, think about how deep this goes. Allow your mind to make some free associations with what this actually means, even outside of the context of the news. Because if you think this is just a news problem, I think you're missing about 90% of the picture here. Yeah, video games. I mean, you got to add all of that into it. You got to consider all of the entertainment and information and combinations of such that we all consume day in and day out across every type of media. I find threat to our democracy odd, I must say. It implies that the democratic process actually has some effect on what the rich overlords of the world will do. They'll do whatever they want regardless. Well, yeah, I mean, they're painting a picture for you. Even me, especially me. Replacing one source of poor reporting with another isn't a solution, though, and I think many fall into that trap. Well. I mean, it's not Illuminati confirmed for real, because there's no such thing as the Illuminati. There doesn't have to be. You know, this idea that there's some shadowy organization of all these people, there doesn't have to be that. There's just a loose association of rich oligarchs that decide how things go. There's no shadowy organization about it. They do it right out in the open. They buy off your politicians. They introduce legislation that benefits them and not you. In fact, legislation oftentimes that hurts you. And they pay your representatives to pass it for them. I mean, going back to the question about, am I going to vote? That's why I don't. Every measure that comes up, everything that I could vote on of consequence in this country has been filtered through somebody who doesn't have my best interests at heart. There's no way that any piece of meaningful legislation isn't touched by that. And I'm not playing the fucking game. News people just remind me of peeling prefab painted walls, smiling oppression, and sickening sweet perfume. Yeah. It really is kind of fucking impossible to watch those people for me. News anchors. This has been a far less relaxing ideology than I thought it was going to be. Not that I'm faulting you guys for that. You just never know what kind of, candy you're going to pull out of the ideology candy box. Might be creamy nougat, and it might be that disgusting ass fucking inedible cherry mousse shit. I'm glad that less people in this country are believing in old media and putting more reliance on new media, but another fear is hoping people don't put too much faith in alternative media either. Well, there's really no reason to fear it, dude. These are like broadcasts from the end of the world, dude. It's over, man. The assimilation is complete. It has been for a long time. Any notion of representative democracy has been all but totally subverted. I mean, we can see that in our last election. This giant groundswell of public support behind a candidate, and it gets scuttled by one of the other candidates and barely a whimper from the populace. I mean, if you can do that, you can take something like Bernie Sanders' candidacy, which looked more and more like obvious as it went along, and then was scuttled openly. It's not even in dispute. I'm not even being a conspiracy theorist. Literally, his candidacy was scuttled by Hillary Clinton so that she would have a chance to be, she felt she was owed her position as our overlord. She didn't end up getting it, but it's over. That's what I'm saying. To a certain extent, all this anxiety I feel, and the fact that my stomach is in knots over that video still, it's just it's a reaction to something that's already come to pass. You get that fight or flight response when you see something like that. You're instantly flooded with this, man, we got to do something, man, we got to do something, bro. And the pessimist says, no, that's just a sign of the times, man. That's just one more piece of writing on the wall. The usurpation happened a long time ago. It's over. This assimilation won't work too well if the internet is still around, Oh, man, how much credit you give to the internet, man. Take a look at the internet. You're staring at a little subsect of it. You give way too much credit to the internet, bro. I love this, it's almost like the same kind of rhetoric you hear from pro-gun people, like the anti-tyranny rhetoric. Like, what has the internet done to stop the march of oligarchy? What has the internet done to stop yet another economic collapse? The one that's right around the corner. The one that's going to be fundamentally worse in every way than the one we just went through in 2008. You know what I mean? A lot of talk on the internet, a lot of opinionation. I'm part of that. A lot of white noise. I'm part of that too. I don't got a lot of faith in that, man. I'm not filled with a lot of fucking confidence for our future if the internet is what we're relying on to save us. That's squart. I mean, dude, I'm not trying to convince you not to vote. You want to play the game? Go ahead, dude. That's your thing. You got to make that decision for yourself. I'm not here to convince you of that. I'm just telling you why I don't. The nukes will fly and the world will be washed anew in light. Yes, yes, yes. No, that's probably not how it'll go down. I don't know, man. All I know is that when it comes to Western civilization, the party's over, dude. It's the morning after, and some people are still drinking and stuff from the night before, but eventually it's going to be time to go. Time to check out of this party. I can't remember a time in my life when people didn't think the economy would collapse in the near future. Not implying it won't happen again, just I always hear this. Well, you always hear it because it's always happening. I mean, the American economy, like the history of the American economy, can be told in a story of a cycle of boom and bust. With the busts getting incrementally larger and more destructive as time goes on. So that's the reason you hear it all the time, because it's always happening. If it hasn't happened in your lifetime, you're probably less than a generation away from the last giant economic panic that cost a bunch of people their livelihoods. But you got to keep in mind that they're getting worse as the economy becomes ever more and more globalized. Well, I guess that's already happened. These panics are not just local problems anymore. They're global problems. The real damage done by the 2008 economic collapse in the United States didn't even happen on our shores. It happened in the world at large, where trillions of dollars were lost. I thought you liked globalism, Paul. I do. I thought you disliked false dichotomies, Fry Mario Ball. The real damage of the 2008 crisis was the precedent of socialism for corporations, not for people. Yeah, that's one of the real damage of it. Yeah, the Disnoverse, man. We can hope. That's my kind of dystopia right there. Well, folks, it's been fun, but I'm going to let you all go. I'm going to end this. I'm going to go and find something depressing and sullen to watch. Hope it lulls me to sleep. It's been fun. Thank you as always for chilling. Catch you guys next time.